Hi, looks like we got some hits on our previous reviews, so we decided to keep on going with doing the same thing. We like it, and I hope you like it too. Okay, today we're going to talk about ART DPS II. It's a tube preamp, but it's not actually just a preamp. This is a multi-purpose unit. And the purpose of this video is to show you the gear from the user viewpoint, not exactly from the point of advertising, which you can find all over the internet. I will use some technical terms, so please don't be discouraged and don't be bored because of that. I can say, let's get started. Okay, let's talk about the design of this preamp. First of all, from looking at the price tag, I can tell that this is preamp designed for small budget applications. If you cannot afford Manly or Universal Audio and want to have tube warmth in your mixes, ART DPS II is the one of the inexpensive ways to accomplish this goal. This is a multi-purpose unit. This is a mic preamp, instrumental preamp, DI, and analog to digital converter box. Can be used in the studio, for live applications, and even if you wish for home studio or for home stereo. As we can see, this unit is built on all steel chassis. I think it can hold in tough live gig environment. If you plan to use it in the studio, you don't have to worry about it at all. Maybe parts can be broken off if you really abuse it. They have plastic shafts. Hey, even a tank can be broken, right? I want to remind you this is not all tube preamp. It is a hybrid with solid state design. Only one stage of the amplification in each channel goes through the tube, and both channels share one dual triode 12AX7A. As manufacturer claim, it is hand selected. When I opened the unit, I found Chinese tube inside, which is not the worst tube, but not the best either. If that was hand selected, I couldn't verify that. Most engineers replace the tube right away after they buy the gear. It is very easy to in this piece of equipment. Remove six screws that hold the top lead, and the tube is right in front of you, installed in the ceramic socket. And by the way, try not to handle the tube with a bare finger. It is not considered as a good manners in the electronics world. Okay, let's check what we have on the front panel. First, we have two important features that place this unit above the others in the same price range. It is a variable valve voicing switch which allows you to change your tube voicing. It is hard to determine which guidelines manufacturer used to make these presets, but they sound quite different from each other. So in my opinion, it is better to try different settings to achieve desirable results. OPL is another function which allows you to add a limiter to a signal path. And if you really like to experiment, you can try to use this gear for low budget mastering. Variable input impedance. Really useful option if you're using different breeds of microphones. Like if you're using microphones with low impedance, you better make input impedance of preamplifier higher, or vice versa. This way you can achieve better signal-to-noise ratio and bigger headroom. LED meters and analog VU meters allows you to see signal level at the solid-state part of preamplifier and tube part respectively. This is an important feature in order to avoid unwanted distortions. Digital converter is another very good option.
It allows you to link this unit to virtually any type of digital audio equipment. You have Toslink, SPDIF, ADAT optical, and work log synchronization. So, all of the digital audio equipment on the market today have at least one of those. And another cool thing, most of the modern computers with cheap sound cards have SPDIF or optical input. So you can use it as good quality audio input device. And some cards that already have analog inputs have SPDIF inputs also. So you will have extra 2 channels for your simultaneous multi-track recording. Power supply built on toroidal transformer which secure reliable performance and low noise. Neutrik XLR and TRS connector on the rear and the front panel. No ventilation fan inside and grill in front of the tube. No other ventilation holes, which is not making the airflow very easy, but it is not that critical if you're not using 50 of these units in one rack, but you have LEDs behind the tube, which give that magic glow to the tube because the tube itself does not generate much light. There is 3 things that I consider design bloopers in this unit. First is a mirror image position of the knobs. Really, give me a break. I thought that I would be able to get used to it. Maybe it is possible if using only this preamp, but so far, if I have to do any gain and output adjustments, I have to check it twice if I turn the right knob. Second, there is no high pass filter, so use your imagination if you want to eliminate these pops and rumble from your recording, or hook up another gear in the signal path. Third, what do you need the phantom power and a back panel in the TRS connector for? So if you have it installed in your studio rack and some sensitive equipment connecting to the back panel through a balanced cable, then you decide to plug condenser mic to the front, and what?
Okay, after all of this explanation, you may have a pretty reliable question. So how it is sound? So please follow our next video. I will explain it to you.